Yo, it's cold as fuck and it's raining, but a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Cause I love y'all like that. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Bafana mantombazane madoda bafazi. And welcome to another episode of the SHABBADOO SHANDAPHA SHANDIIIS SHOw. I am your host, John there, bringing you a brand new episode of some fresh new content. Let's go. If you like this channel, please subscribe to it, like this video, click on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new uploads that I bring to y'all. And please leave a comment if you see there's feedback that I need, and share this video with your friends, your family, your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your family, and everyone else that you love. Where should I start? 160 pupils attempted to commit suicide this year in the Free State. The Free State Education Department has embarked on a suicide prevention campaign targeted at schools. The prevention seeks to equip institutions of learning with practical tools for early at-risk individuals, identification of at-risk individuals, and to promote mental health literacy and highlight access to psychosocial services. The South African Depression and Anxiety Group finds that teen suicide accounts for 9% of all teen deaths in the country. Suicide is the third leading cause of death among young people aged between 15 and 29. South Africans placed about 1.1 trillion rand in bets in 2024. Gross gambling revenue hit 59.3 billion rand, up 25.7%, with betting being the dominant driver and taxes up nearly a fifth. Question isn't whether it's big, it's whether the impact is good for households in the economy. 1.1 trillion yokubheja nje. Ashuthi sinemali ke eMzansi fana. Noma singasebenzi sinemali yokubheja kangaka. Qede singawini kakhulu. We lose more than we win. Shit is crazy, bro. Wild. South African PhD student develops AI app to fight youth unemployment. In a country where more than 8 million people are unemployed, most of them are young. Imagine one app that could do the job hunting and match your skills to the perfect one. Thabo Maibi knows the struggle firsthand. A PhD student from Lesotho studying in South Africa, he has watched many around him spiral into desperation after months or even years without finding work. Thabo Maibi is the founder and creator of the AI app called Career Agent, where it helps the youth to fight unemployment. In some international interesting news, former French President Nicolas Sarkozy has been given a 5-year sentence in jail after being found guilty of criminal conspiracy. The former French President Nicolas Sarkozy has been sentenced to 5 years in prison after being found guilty of criminal conspiracy by a Paris court. The case was related to millions of euros of illicit funds from the late Libyan leader Colonel Muammar Gaddafi. The Paris Criminal Court acquitted him of all other charges, including passive corruption and illegal campaign financing. Speaking outside the courtroom, Mr. Sarkozy slammed the verdict, describing it as an extremely serious moment for the rule of law, and went on to say he will sleep in prison with his head held high. He's also planning to appeal against the verdict. I'm eating some mulberries, or maybe should I say ngidla mulberry. In some football news, former Arsenal midfielder pleads not guilty to rape and sexual assault charges. Thomas Partey pleaded not guilty in a court in London to 5 charges of rape and 1 of sexual assault. He will stand trial next year. The charges allegedly took place between 2021 and 2022. He was arrested in 2022 while still an Arsenal player. November the 2nd of 2026 will be the set date for the beginning of the trial due to the backlog of cases within the judicial system. Partey is still on bail. The conditions of his bail were set at a hearing last August that he cannot have any contact with the three complainants in this case. He has to inform the British police of any international travel and also inform them if he changes his address. West Ham United sack Graham Potter. West Ham United have confirmed Graham Potter has left the club. Results and performances over the course of the second half of last season and the start of this new season have not matched expectations. West Ham played 25 games under Potter, with 6 wins, 5 draws and 14 losses, with a win rate of 24%. It has been a busy past few weeks for West Ham United, as they have appointed their new head coach, and it is former Nottingham Forest head coach Nuno Espirito Santo. He has been announced as the new head coach of West Ham and has signed a 3-year contract and will take charge on Monday night when West Ham travel away to take on Everton. By the time this episode drops, there would have been a result between the two teams. William Saliba agrees new 5-year Arsenal contract extension. Good news for Arsenal. William Saliba has agreed a new 5-year contract with the club. His existing deal was up in summer 2027, so this extends that by 3 years. Since making his Arsenal debut in 2022, Saliba has established himself as one of the best defenders in Europe and formed a terrific partnership with Gabriel. In some music news, Young Thug has dropped his highly anticipated album titled I Scary or Oi Scuri or I Scary. I really don't know how to say this word, but yeah, Young Thug has dropped an album titled Oi Scary. Sauce Walker has dropped a brand new single titled Whoop Tidu. Oi! Legendary New York duo Mobb Deep has released a brand new single with The Alchemist titled Taj Mahal. The not so famous but very integral parts of the Dwellers, Scarlett and Gent, have released a brand new EP titled Workaholics 2. Ziggy 4 Times has released a brand new single titled New Lord. Ferg has released a brand new single titled Ferg Strong. Fun fact. Hawaii gets 3 feet closer to Alaska each and every year. And the source for this fun fact is we are teachers. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have come to the end of the episode, the 20th episode of the SHABBADOO Shandapha Shandiiis Show. And if you did enjoy this episode, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave a comment if you see there's a need for feedback, and share this video with your friends, your family, your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your family, and everyone else that you love. I am John Dare. 3K.